and welcome to Portal 64, your gateway to a lady in the shoe. For some reason, that's the episode name, so we'll go with it. I'm your host, David, and today we're watching Chapter 11, Volume 6 of RWBY, and we're just going to jump into it. As always, I have the link down in the description down below to watch it on the Rooster Teeth site. I highly recommend you watch it there. And also, the community site for Rooster Teeth is under its beta now, if you want to, find the post where you could give them their email and all that, and they'll enter you to the beta. I highly recommend it. It's having a huge makeover. Anyway, let's go. Let's play.
You're joking, right? You want to fight this thing?
Yes.
We've fought giant monsters before. This is just a tiny old lady with one very big robot.
Yeah.
You little spider roaches thought you could creep your way into Atlas.
Well, let's see how your resolve holds out against the might of the
Just
Elysian military.
give it up. I swear she's gonna lose her job over all this crazy. You fired at a Schnee? Are you stupid? Oh boy, please be hiding. You should have hid. You should hide. No. Snipey 101. Make sure you hide. Okay. Oh boy. Gosh. If that wasn't an ice dust missile, that could have gone wrong. She could have killed them.
We need to figure out how to stop Cordovan and protect the airship until we do.
Then let's give her more targets to focus on.
You mean us, don't
Split
you?
up.
Look at that thing.
Just split
it's
up.
Not designed for small enemies. It's probably meant for giant Grimm that come in from deeper waters. We can turn our size into an advantage. We just have to be smart.
Look at Jean using his brain.
Can you keep the ship out of harm's way?
Well, they
This
can take my
character
driver's
development I
license,
need.
but I won't let them take the ship.
Very reassuring.
I'll be more useful if I go with her. From up high, I can try to spot a weakness.
Well, he's not the only one who can grab a bird's eye view.
Oh, Crow with a
Brown?
pun. Okay.
Not exactly.
Turn my volume up a bit. Okay. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Did you see the look in her eyes? She looked... Ooh. You know it's gonna be a moment when Jeff starts singing. Yes, yes, yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're using the environment, there's teamwork. Got a juniper on the side.
And you said it wasn't beach season.
Please tell me this is gonna be the new Emerald Forest fight. Please tell me it's gonna be the new Emerald Forest fight.
Surely you knew Atlas was the father of hard life.
Why are you standing still?
Lesser kingdoms simply lack proper education.
Ah, Dolores Umbridge, shut up. Okay. Gosh. Where did Shield go?
Shields! I saw that. We need to find whatever's generating it.
You know, in video games, the weak spot's usually on the back of the giant boss. RWBY, this
Yeah.
is a game. I'm just trying to look out.
I mean, now that I think about it, this is reminding me of Nier Automata. Fighting a ginormous boss. Come on, grow.
Until the shield's down, we're gonna have to get up close and personal with this thing.
Yeah, so where's Weiss and Ruby? Down below. Because if they could make the robot lose its balance and fall on its back, I'm pretty sure that's it for the robot.
Weiss and I are on it. Hold on.
Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes, yes! Spin her around, spin her around.
Ruby, move!
Oh gosh. The point blank. She has a speed semblance. She has a speed semblance. She has a speed semblance. Ooh. Come on. I mean, the whole city saw her leaving the robot, so hopefully they're not too panicked or surprised. Get in there, Ren. Oh man, everyone's just dangling. Her wave. Oh gosh, the pedals! The pedals!
Got you. I knew you would.
They look like blood. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Come on. Oh yeah, if you remove a panel, you could probably, like, destroy some of the circuits.
What'd you find?
Something that says caution.
Well, all right then.
Oh man, that deal with Tony Stark's gonna go south after they find out what he did. Sorry, the arc generator joke. Anyway. I mean, Crow could have just flown off on his own, but yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gosh. John. Yeah, that's his aura. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, use your gravity dust. Like,
What happens when you think you know better than those rightfully in charge?
oh boy.
We gotta do something.
No, don't run. Part of the objective is to protect the ship. Don't crash into the robot, please. This lady's just overkill. Is this gonna be like in the Death Star?
Calavera.
Oh. Crap. Oh boy, there's it's a mid-episode cliffhanger there. Oh my gosh. Come on, Blake. Gosh. Can you try to, I don't know.
Can you do anything besides run?
I mean, she's just advancing towards the rear. It's not running away. Okay. Oh, her jacket! Oh! Come on, Blake. I just hope Yang can find her. Come on. Wait. Oh, she stole his sword! Ah! Yes! Come on, Blake.
I wouldn't have to be doing this if you just behaved.
Oh, man. Such crappy behavior. Crappy abusive.
Selfish.
You're the selfish one. You're just focused on yourself and going after her.
Coward.
You're delusional.
Not again. Not again. Her weapon! No! Gamble Shroud! No. No, no, no. You gonna see his eyes? They're not gonna tease us?
Long before we met. All sorts of people in all sorts of ways. But no one hurt me quite like you. You didn't leave scars. You just left me alone. So, tell me, Blake, how does it feel to be alone?
But she's not. So we know he's been branded, kind of like a bull.
I'm not alone.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Dude, Yang sacrificed her bike. That bike meant a lot to her.
Yang! It's okay. Catch your breath for a second. I could hold him off.
She's right, Blake. It's okay. We have unfinished business.
Oh gosh. Come on, go, 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 go. You know what? Yang is acting a lot more reserved right now. She's not... I mean, sure, she had a grand entrance, but she's, like... She's not using her anger. She's like... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is the fighting choreography we need from Yang. Fudge.
His semblance is like yours. He absorbs energy through his sword, stores it up, and then sends it back when he's ready.
He gets to dish out damage without having to feel it? That's just cheap.
She's like, I actually have to take it. Oh, dude, did they just pull a Bakugo moment? Did she just pull a Bakugo? Come on. It's like, which one, which one? Oh, no, 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 no. He's gonna... Oh, wow.
Leave
Dude.
us alone. This is your last chance.
Yang. Come on, Yang.
Do you really believe that? Or are you just trying to scare me away so you won't have to die trying to protect her?
Come on, Yang.
She's not protecting me, Adam.
Bees!
And I'm not protecting her. We're protecting each other.
Is that the credits? Come on. Oh man. Man. There's just so much. And they're doing very well with like slowly building up the conflict. But can I just say this episode's done very well with showing character development? Like, Jean was like able to be collective and smart, like be a good leader and like strategize. Like it was a really good example of him being like, hey, let's use our size against the giant robot. If we all split up and give it multiple targets, you know, she'll have too much stuff to focus on and it'll be hard for her to fight back. Yang, she has not used her semblance yet. She's been completely calm. She's been like, I don't want to say reserved, but like, she's not like just going guns blazing. She had the big entrance, which was a very, that is the entrance Adam should have had last episode, I felt like. But she sacrificed her bike. Like, how long has she had that bike? I highly doubt they're going to tow that out of the river now. Or ocean. It's like a stream going into the... Anyway. But, she hasn't used her semblance. She's, like, not just, like, letting her rage do all the fighting for her. She's she's less she's like less strength, more like strategy and technique, or I guess more technique rather than strength. um I guess I'm gonna, okay, the martial artist in my head is like coming out now. So usually when you meet a bigger guy, they rely more on their strength to fight. And like my sensei always said, if he had to choose between like a shorter person or a bigger person to fight, he would choose the bigger person hands down, because they would train less on their technique. So if you know your technique well enough and you know how to use their size against them, it's a no-brainer. You can take them down. However, the shorter people, they don't have a lot of strength to rely on in comparison, so they focus very hard on their technique, and it's going to be very hard to like fight back against someone who knows how to fight well. And Yang used to fight more like the bigger person, but in this episode she was very much fighting more like a smaller person. She was more technique focused and was more reserved, and it was like, that is the character development I've been wanting to see from Yang, and is, oh, so good. And even Blake, she was able to just like, hey, I'm not running anymore. I'm just trying to like fight and like get like find reinforcements. She was trying to like, you know, there's a thing called advancing towards the rear. That's kind of like a joke towards running away, but the joke about advancing towards the rear is, hey, we know where our reinforcements are or where our backup is, so we're gonna like lead the opponent to there, and that way we have the advantage. Blake was kind of doing that, but she did start to stand her ground a bit more once there was like less trees and like less environment to like use to run and dodge with. And man, everyone's like, Adam is blind and Adam has silver eyes theory. He's ran out the window. But his hatred for the humans make so much more sense now. I mean, like, that scar on his face told a story. He got branded on his face. So he must have been part of some sort of like faunus trafficking or something, which must have been very hard to go through, and his hate now feels justified as well. Like, we go, okay, he makes sense. That scar reveal added more dimension to Adam, who for the most part felt very flat. Like, other than, yeah, he used to be in this relationship with Blake, and now he just hates her for leaving, and we knew that their relationship wasn't entirely healthy, and that's why she ran. But then he also revealed that, like, she was the only person who listened to him and to his pain, and that's why he felt connected to her. Like, that makes a lot more sense now. Not saying I agree with him or anything. Like, I'm not justifying Adam in any sense, but that scar and just that little line with Adam added a lot more depth to him for me. And it's like, holy cow, like, I'm glad they left that reveal for this moment and not like had shown it at that Adam trailer we got at RTX, because it would have had a lot less impact at that thing. In this moment with him giving that line and seeing that, we're just like, okay, a lot of this makes sense. A lot of this like has meaning. Whereas if we just saw his face branded, we're like, oh yeah, he has a hatred for humans because he was branded and was part of a trafficking thing. But with the line of like, you were the only one that listened to me, then there's a lot more sense to like their relationship on like how it started, which I think was like one of the bigger issues for me with like thinking about when she and Adam were together. It was like, okay, how did this start? And like you could see how maybe when they met, he was a very scared guy. Like, you know, the world's a scary place for him. He's been branded. He obviously is not being treated equal to the humans or to many other faunus. And she probably like reached out to him and was like, hey, we could like help make the world better if we fight for equal rights and all of that. And then somewhere down the line, his anger and pain just festered, and he became what he is now. So I'm just really appreciating like writing, and like, I don't know, it's just interesting to see how, I don't know, like I know like everyone's like, David, you're grasping for a lot of straws, but I feel like that scar, seeing it, that was like a branding, gives us enough details that we don't need something spelled out for us, that we get the gist of of what happened. So, oh man, guys, what did you think about this episode? Because I thought it was real good. As always, give me your thoughts down below, and I love you, and I will boop you next time.